Hi fam, welcome to channel. I'm Antonia. Thank you for being here. Each month I give away 2 free readings to 2 winners. If you would like to be considered for a free reading, leave me a comment below your video. Let me know how you've connected with your video. Also let me know that you have subscribed and I will alert winners by April 30th. Now let's jump into your horoscopes. Hi Leo. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For 18, we're going to start with your general overview. Then I'm going to jump into your love reading. Timestamps will be down below. Leos, I forgot to mention in the intro that my availability for readings and healing sessions has been going really fast, much quicker, and booking up well in advance of anything I could have really anticipated at this point. I am doing best to open up some other availability. I do work outside of this. I work in the music industry, so I'm trying to balance all of the above. But I will have a little bit more availability now because I really want to be able to connect to you guys. So if you are interested in a reading or healing, reach out to me. I'll do my best to make sure that I can accommodate everybody. All right, so let's jump into this, Leo. Leo, general overview for 19. Okay, Leo, I've got your energy. Big message coming through for you guys. The top of the month, especially coming out of the retrograde. Wow, this comes through really strong for you. Get some energy work done. Even if you are an energy healer yourself, make sure you're getting energy work done. It's more than other forms of holistic healing. Beautiful, hand in hand, do that too. Self-nurture. But I'm really feeling it's more than just spiritual cleansing. There's some actual spiritual healing that needs to take place. I'm feeling like for some of you, you need, and on crossing, it's a deeper level of cleansing to really jump into the month of April and really get back into divine flow because there's such blessed energy around you. But for some of you, some karmic issues, some people showing up in your life in the past with karmic issues that all kind of resurfaced and for some of you, it sort of kind of pulled you and distracted you from that divine flow that you've been so good about getting back into, okay? Take care of that as quickly as you can early in the month, and you're going to have a truly blessed month ahead of you. So let's pull some cards. Let's get some clarity on this. Leo, 19, general overview. Yeah, you see what happens. So you do this energy work. You cleanse your energy, but it's more than just a cleansing, okay? It's real energy work to cleanse, but then get you back into divine flow. It's nothing scary, okay? We all go through this at one point or another, especially if you're a healer, especially if you're an empath. This message is definitely for you. But you get back into the flow of this. You see the shower of abundance. Money, Leo. Go get your money. Go get some energy work done and then go get your money, okay? But it is more than just money. It's more than financial gain here, but that's like the main message. Get back into the flow of money. You're going to get back into the flow of joy. I don't think that you've been completely distracted and pulled out of that by any means, okay? It's not like the money and the friends and the love, it didn't come to like a dead stop and by any means, but something pulled you away a little bit. Maybe it was a cute little kitty that wants dinner that distracted you. You want to say hi? Auntie's watching. You want to say hi to her? This is my little, okay, my little Cancer baby. Always giving me love. Okay, Leo. Sorry for the distraction. Okay, so we regroup after our distractions, right? And then we get back into this. It's such a beautiful, blessed energy for you. Do you get what the universe is trying to provide for you? You guys are really stepping into something new here. You're stepping into something new. I was feeling for Gemini that there was a Gemini-Leo crossover. I'm now feeling Gemini for you too, Leo. I mean, I'm not surprised. Leos and Geminis connect, all the time. And Leos adore their Geminis and vice versa. So this could pertain to love too. There's a really blessed energy there, especially if you've been having a hard time, especially if there was a distraction in terms of maybe someone was working too much. You were a little too in the divine flow of money. Sitting at the center of your reading is steady progress. So if anyone needed to regroup or reconnect, you're doing it now. And it's beautiful. But also for those of you who've been working so hard, your new projects, this new transition, launching something, getting it off the ground, sitting at the center of this is universe affirming that you're on the right track, that you're doing the right thing. You're still taking those steps forward. It's okay if it happens slowly, Leo. Slow and steady, that's your message. Slow and steady wins the race. I know that's so cliche and probably a little dumb to say, but that's the energy I feel for you. That's the energy that I feel, okay? It's like, I'm hearing stamina, okay? You have this stamina. It's not this like manic burst of energy. I'm gonna go to get it done, but I'm gonna fizzle out maybe before I bring this to completion. You're not in that space. You're taking things, or you're allowing things to unfold naturally, but you continue to put work in. And now you're starting to get results. Expect to see some results, especially in the realm of work, new projects, new money coming in. Expect to see that. Okay, you really are getting back into that flow. But again, just get a little energy work done and you're good to go. Acceptance. What I'm feeling with this, and the main message that comes through, is accept that this is a new phase. Accept it. Accept that life is different now, can be different, is destined to be. New people coming into your life are fated. Okay, you're really being taken care of now, Leo. It's a new experience. And that's why I think there's such a strong connection right now with Geminis and Leos. It's like Gemini's a little further along, Leo, but there's this new experience, especially for those of you that are working with a Gemini or romantic partner as a Gemini. It's like side by side, you're experiencing life differently. You're experiencing work differently. You're seeing more money come in. You're feeling more joy. But you do have to accept it. Make sure you don't block the transitions and the new blessings coming in either. Make sure you stay in that flow. Do what you have to do. Cleanse that energy. Get a little healing done so that you can fully accept these blessings and these gifts, because there are just so many great things that universe is providing for you at this time. You don't have to wait. It's like you don't have to wait anymore, Leo. Were you waiting on a new love to come in? Were you waiting on a new door to open or a new idea to come through in terms of work? You don't have to wait anymore. I see the ideas. It's like they're tangible now. That's what I feel. Ideas are tangible. You can really start launching. I really feel for so many of you, you've already launched something. You've gotten the ball rolling. Keep up with it. At the end of that, how this manifests fully could really be game changing to you. Even if it's something brand new, you'd be stepping away from a steady stream of abundance, okay? Just because something wasn't fulfilling you anymore, or it was keeping you away from your family, or maybe you just outgrew it. And that can be really challenging. Having to accept, like, okay, well, there's financial stability here, but universe is still asking me to do something different. Take it slow. You don't have to completely abandon what provides you that comfort and financial stability right now. But just make sure you're making space to commit to something new too, because eventually the something new is going to take over for you, Leo. But it's going to be slow, okay? So also, exercise patience. This will test your patience a little bit, but it's so worth your while. Clarifying shower of abundance. Clarifying shower of abundance. Again, you gotta whoever is dating the Gemini or who has Gemini in their chart to just go watch it. Child. Okay? So many of you are making these changes and you are calling in more abundance now because your core is taking care of family. It's starting a family. You have new goals, okay? So if you were somebody who worked really hard at one thing, one project, a career path, it meant the world to you for the longest time, but then someone has showed up into your life and they were game changing. And now you're talking about family, or maybe you have a family now. It's a better experience than just working all the time. The universe is rewarding you for making changes in terms of family, to spend more time with family, to make more money because now you have children. The universe is giving you this as a gift. So if you have any concerns around children, if you still have some anxieties or hesitations around taking steps in a new direction, this is an affirmation that your children and family are safe, being cared for, and because it is so important to you, universe is rewarding you for that love, that the love at the core, the intention that you have at the core of the changes to support your family, to start a family. I am seeing for those of you who want children, who've been having a hard time, I think I said this for Gemini too, really, really, really important for those of you who have the Gemini connection. You got to watch that. Someone's getting pregnant, and it's not like a shocking, it's not like a bad shock. It may come as a surprise because you may not have had success in the past. It wasn't time yet. Now is a better time for you because you've You've already launched something new. And because that energy helps you hold space for family in a healthier way. And for a lot of you, it's just this new project, this new idea. It'll give you more time with your family. Whereas if you stayed where you were at long term, you would have had the money, but you wouldn't have had the time. So there's something healthier about these transitions. The universe is like, oh, so you're putting this energy and this work into something new so that you can spend more time with your family. Oh, now you will be around, for your partner and your kids. And so, there's some sort of karma being resolved too. You're being blessed across the board. If you want children, that's what's happening now. But the shower of abundance, regardless, it will take care of your kids. Okay. So if you're having concerns around money, really ask universe to calm that anxiety and to show you that everything is okay, because I'm telling you everything is okay. Your children are cared for. There is just more money coming in than you've had in the past. Steady progress being clarified by the ocean. Some of you moved. Some of you are about to move. If you're moving to the water, Leo, it's like the best thing ever that you could do. You have such a connection. You probably have water in your chart. But either way, the spiritual connection, reconnecting to Mother Earth, the creative environment, it just nurtures something in you and helps you cleanse. This is also an affirmation that you're doing a great job in terms of cleansing. So you're making steady progress with the emotional cleansing, physical detox, spiritual detoxing. But make sure, again, there is this connection to energy work. So if you need a healing session, reach out to me, reach out to somebody that you know. If you do energy work for yourself, just make that a priority, because you are going to need that at the beginning of the month. It's okay. I don't see an abundance of healing and energy work needing to be done, but clear some things, refuel, get back into that flow, especially that flow of abundance. It's important. This does sit at the center of your reading, because you have all these other blessings trying to come in. And I want to make sure that you guys are able to receive all of that in acceptance. Okay, beautiful. For some of you, the transition career, okay? Maybe you're leaving something that's a little bit more financially stable. Now you have this idea to help people. It's divinely inspired. Acceptance is being clarified by focus on service. Accept that this is what you're meant to do. Now, for those of you who already help people in what you do, you are already a healer. There's already a business that you have developed. There's some sort of transition. So for some of you, I'm seeing you had a platform and you outgrew the platform, and it's okay to evolve the vision. Maybe you need to be a healer on a larger scale now. That's okay, Leo. You don't necessarily have to even walk away completely from what it is you're doing now. I am not seeing that all of you have to close doors on something for this to come full circle. It's not about that. But accepting, okay? Accepting that whatever it is that you're being called to do, it has evolved. There's a bigger audience for you. There's a bigger audience. There's a different way that you're supposed to help people now. Go do it. If you have ideas around this that have come through, you need to trust them now. Trusting this and taking steps forward, and I see that you have, and universe is really, really proud of you. This is what the result is, okay? It comes full circle in the form of abundance. But now you're helping people in a way that brings you joy in this more evolved sense, okay? Or a more evolved platform of sorts. And you're not just showered with an abundance of money. It's an abundance of love for what you do. And when you have an abundance of love for anyone or anything, especially when you work, and that's something you have to tap into on a regular basis, it starts to show up and manifest in other areas. So if you have been so focused on work, maybe launching this, where you haven't really given love your full attention, you're going to start to see that love come through in friendships and family, and new partners being called in. There is this fated partnership that has been trying to come in for Leos. Some of you have already met that person. You know who I'm talking about. We'll get a little more clarity in the love reading, but it ties into this process for you. It really benefits your family, Leo. It's really beautiful energy. You do have to trust it. Now, crowning your reading is this: opportunity to forgive. Whatever it is that you have to let go of or that you have outgrown, for some of you, that will be challenging. And change is always challenging. But there's a healing process, and that's something that you have to really embrace, but also embracing even something that you had to outgrow or somebody that you outgrew. Still sending them love. still seeing the blessings in that relationship, that experience, even if it's time to start something new. Fully appreciating whatever your past experience was, taking the strength, the wisdom, whatever it is that you learned, taking that with you now into this new project, and forgiving whatever you have to forgive, letting go of whatever you have to let go of, but ultimately accepting something has come to an end, something new is beginning, and it's all in divine timing, okay? But crowning your reading is really that acceptance and forgiveness and that healing process, especially for those of you that are struggling a little bit with the transition. Yeah, it's time to let it go, okay? Surrender to universe, allow universe to guide you. Make space for meditation, make space to journal so spirit can speak to you in messages, and divinely inspired ideas can come all the way through. But it's this message, okay? It's this change in direction. So it's a career change for so many of you. For others of you, it's career and a move. I'm really feeling move energy come through very strong for you, Leo. So if you haven't moved yet, but you're thinking about moving, now's the time to do it. Oh, I'm even seeing today. But the quicker you move and you transition, whatever the transition is for you, however that's supposed to manifest in your life, the quicker you do it, the quicker this abundance and this new chapter really begins and gets you back into that flow of everything it is that you really want and need at this time. Okay, Leo, let's jump into love. How does this all pertain to love? Leo, what's it in love? And Leo, I just get this really, really warm, safe, beautiful energy. For those of you who have called in new partners, you should be feeling really safe. Some of you, you're feeling really safe. If you've had an issue with a partner, I'm seeing a current partner, but you guys have stuck it out, you've worked on it. It's like you're taking a deep breath now. There's a sigh of relief. Something is over. You'll be moving forward with a partner, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean your relationship is over, but there's this issue, this problem, this karmic thing that kept showing up for you guys. It's done. I'm feeling a sigh of relief, but I'm also feeling that love is safe, okay? It's a beautiful energy to start this with. But let's pull a few cards for you, Leo. Well, it's safe because you're calling in your soulmate. You are. If you're single, that energy's here for you. It's been here for you now for probably the last month and a half. Sitting at the center of your reading is let your friends help you. While you are out having fun with friends, you are naturally going to be attractive to people around you because you're not distracted trying to search for love and trying too hard. No, Leo, you're going to go out with your friends. They have your full attention. And it's that confidence that comes through, that joy that comes through. You're going to start pulling in potential partners, but also friends be hooking you up. Friends be hooking up with somebody new. Let them. Be open to that, even if that is really not your thing. Trust in your process right now. Trust in the process if you're single and you really don't think you can call in this high level love and you're not really believing in that message. You got to trust. Your faith has to be stronger at this point. Exercising self-love, healthy, happy, high-vibing affirmations out there. I'm also getting here for you. For those of you in coupled relationships, friends are really helping you work through a problem. Friends have already helped you get to the other side of an issue with your partner. And I'm feeling, Leo, it's because they went through it with their partner and they understood that process. For some of you, it's going to come back to children. Maybe somebody wanted kids, somebody else didn't. And you weren't sure if that meant you had to go your separate ways. A friend, people that you really trust, this could be family members that feel like friends, okay? They helped you both understand that process. So if you wanted children and your partner didn't, yet you guys have communicated, okay, I want that eventually. You're saying, I want that now. Maybe a partner saying, well, eventually, but not now, I'm not ready. A friend offered you the perspective of, this is so life-changing and game-changing that it's only going to benefit you to wait until your partner's ready. Or they're speaking to the partner and they're saying, look, I understand that you have fears. No one's ever ready. And, you're in this loving, incredible partnership and relationship. You'll make an incredible parent, even if you have doubts. Geminis are having some serious doubts around children. So again, Leo, I'm getting Gemini for you. If you're dating a Gemini and you're saying, hey, You'd be the best mother or father ever. I can't imagine having kids with anybody but you. You know, we're in this. We talk about it. Let's do it. I'm ready. And they're like, I don't know if I would be good. I don't know. Understand that they're working through some fears. A friend to help give them a different perspective that makes them feel a little more confident, because I am feeling if you're dealing with the Gemini, they'll be a phenomenal parent, as you know that you will, but they're just struggling through that process. Have some patience, exercise some patience if that is true for you. Obviously, that doesn't apply to everybody watching, but friends are instrumental in love right now, okay? But especially for those of you working through some issues around children, friends are going to help you through it. They've just been there. They've been there. They've done that. If there have been some separations, friends can give you maybe a little advice in terms of how to deal with custody, okay? But trust your friends, but also be very conscious as to who you're being vulnerable on that level with, who you're having conversations. Make sure that they have proven to be trustworthy, that they will keep things in confidence, and that they are truly wise. But intuitively, you'll know who that person's going to be for you. Calling in your soulmate, being clarified by pay attention to the red flags. Leo, you're calling in more than one person and not everybody's right for you. While you are on this journey of calling in the soulmate, you're going to have some people that will continue to show up with karmic lessons. You don't need to go through those experiences anymore. See it, recognize the old energy, let it go. There will be enough red flags around people that are not of your highest good that it should be pretty easy to walk away, especially if it's the beginning of a relationship. Don't get too attached to someone at the beginning. Let them show you their true colors. You are going to see red flags with people, and that is going to mean that you need to walk away. But you walk away and you make space for this better relationship, this higher vibing love, and this true soulmate, this high level soulmate. You're making space for them and you're waiting for them, and it's just a beautiful energy. You don't want this other person to take, their space, and then they can't come in, because then you miss out on this really beautiful love. For those of you in committed relationships, pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to people around you. Pay attention to people surrounding your partner, even whose intentions aren't all the way pure. I don't see that this is you or the partner. You're not being disloyal. Your partner is not being disloyal, so don't get nervous here. But I do see maybe a third party who wants to interfere. And that's why I said, when you're talking to friends and being vulnerable, make sure it's somebody who has proven over time that they are trustworthy, that they have sound advice, that there's no deception there, because some have some advice and it's not coming from the highest level of. Someone be a little insecure around love, and so they're projecting that onto you. They'd be a little jealous of your beautiful relationship. And so if you give them, the opportunity to give you some advice, we're going to put that in quotes because it won't be good advice. They try to say something a little more negative, focus on something negative that you shouldn't be focusing on. You know what I mean? Like, try to interfere and meddle a little. I just see people trying to interfere with your relationship a little. But look, you're solid, you're strong, you love each other. No one's really going to do too much damage. The pay attention to the red flags is mainly for those of you who are single and dating new people, or at the beginning of a relationship with somebody new. Pay attention to the red flags. They're real. You just know. Pay attention to your intuition. If something feels off, it is off. Just walk away from it. There's somebody much bigger and better trying to come in for you. But there's something fated here. Wow, this next card. Do you remember what I said coming into your love reading? There's a safe love. Love is safe. Let your friends help you. It's being clarified, but it is safe for you to love. Okay, so this is the primary message. There's this beautiful soulmate, and they should be making you feel safe. Anyone who's making you feel like you're walking on eggshells, someone who doesn't call when they say they're going to call, even smaller scale stuff, but it just makes you not feel so good. You're not really sure about, are they committed? Will they be a healthy partner for you? Those are the ones you let go of, because this is the soulmate that is trying to come in. This person, for some of you, is already here. You know if this person is your soulmate, okay? If you have doubts, they're probably not it at this point, Leo. You will know pretty early on if it is a high-vibing, high-level soulmate. You'll have that soulmate connection, but there's this extra security there that maybe you haven't felt in other relationships. It'll also feel different from other karmic ties you've had to other people in the past. This won't be something repeating. It will not feel like an old relationship to you. Again, this beautiful, for those of you who are in committed relationships, especially for those of you who are married. You've been together for a long time, married or not, but those higher level commitments. Friends are helping you through something right now. Trust in them. Just make sure you're taking advice and speaking to people who really want what's of the highest good for you and your partner. Trust is being clarified by flirt. Gemini, I believe Gemini had this at the bottom of the deck. So, I mean, just for the millionth time. But you're going to want to be a little more playful in your current relationships. Make sure you're keeping things flirty and sexy and fun, especially if you're single. You got to be out there. You got to talk to people. If you have to make the first move, go for it, Leo. You're super attractive. People want to be with you. So don't fear rejection too strongly. As long as your confidence is really in your self-love is intact, confidence and self-love is intact, and you're coming from that place, people will just be drawn to you. But be flirty, have fun, okay? Crowning your reading is stay optimistic about your love life. Regardless of where you're at in your love life, it's important. It's so important to stay positive. Sometimes I have really beautiful messages for you guys in your readings. And I'll also deliver difficult ones too. So I'm always going to be honest. But sometimes when I have the more positive readings, especially around love, some of you will write me comments that say, wow, what a great message, but that could never happen to me. Or, oh, I guess we'll see because my track record in love sucks. You can't have that energy out there and attract the safe, soulmate, beautiful, life-changing love. You'll block it. And I understand why you're communicating it. It's not a judgment. I've had to learn that on an individual level for myself over the years before I knew how to help other people heal and love that way, because sometimes it's what we're communicating to the universe. It's the conversations we're having with the universe. And it's as simple as that. But they block love. They block blessings from coming in. Okay. So hear these messages, stay optimistic, even when it gets difficult. That's when it's the most important for you to have healthy, happy, high vibing affirmations out there. When you talk about love, be conscious of the words that you're saying. Okay. That makes sense? If that doesn't make sense, reach out to me. I'll try to explain it a little better, but hope that makes sense to you, Leo. Bottom of the deck, Babel. This is also water for you. I really think so many of you are moving to the water. If you're considering this, do it soon. I'm seeing a good price. I'm seeing, but it's not even just money. It's not even just a good price point. It's good karma. There's a home for you. There's somewhere by the water that is calling to you, Leo. It may just be for a vacation. It could be a home away from home. It could be like a second little place somewhere if you can afford that. But there's something here for you with water. It's like I'm hearing it calls you home. For so many of you, this is a move. And it's not even just the physical home you'll live in, although I'm feeling that will be very blessed. But the environment, being close to the water, it heals you. It keeps you in the flow of creativity, but also in the flow of love. If you travel at this time or if you move at this time, expect to meet somebody who's a beautiful soulmate for you. I'm also feeling for those of you that are in committed relationships and you're not trying to meet new people in love, I'm feeling a friend soulmate's going to come in. It could be a circle of friends that come into your life that you otherwise wouldn't have ever crossed paths with if you hadn't traveled or if you didn't move. So even if you're not the kind of person to really be out there talking, to people on planes, and when you travel, you tend to keep to yourself. Now is not the time to keep to yourself. Okay. It's flirting. It's entertaining conversations with new people, starting conversations with new people. There's something really blessed and really fated there for you. Let this love come all the way in. And these beautiful new friendships, even if you are single. For some of you, that message of new friendships coming in relation to water, the move and travel, that's going to be true for you too. Okay. And it's going to make you feel amazing. It's like this family energy that's being created now. But again, right, we have this from the first thread. For so many of you, it has to do with children. And it's when you move, when you relocate, you have success conceiving there. Leo, I love you guys so. I am so grateful to connect with you here. If you would like to schedule a healing session with me, if you would like an individual love or general reading with me, reach out. All the information is below. My website, contact information in the description box. In the meantime, I'm sending you so much love and light. I will be back mid with your love reading, and I'll see you guys back here soon. Love you.